Hello guys, welcome back to another Commander video. After getting thoroughly smashed by Duretti last round, I'm going to give Atraxa another go. It looks like we got a mirror match here. We will keep this hand. It's a little bit awkward with the mana, but we should be able to make it work. And yeah, I mean, we're both playing Atraxa, but I think we know plenty of ways Atraxa can get built, so it doesn't necessarily mean we're playing an exact mirror match. I obviously go on the Infect route. You could go Super Friends, you just go Token Matters, Creatures, you do whatever. Proliferate is a pretty flexible mechanic, which is cool. And part of the reason this commander is so fun. I'm going to Bladed Agent here. Get that early Infect. Let's see how far this can get us. And next turn we can Prism and Nature's Lore. Which is pretty good. Then we get their Putrefacts out after that. I think we got a decent game plan. We're having no problems having all of our colors for Duretti. Or Duretti, oh my god. Guys, I'm tired. Atraxa. Atraxa is what I'm talking about. Got Duretti stuck in my head from how badly we got beat last game. Anyways, this 30 life thing is interesting. I don't think it really affects my decks too much, because I'm, playing Infect in this case. And, my other go-to deck is Aloro, Super Friends, Esper Control sort of thing. That deck is affected a little bit because it does run, like, cheesy Sarah Ascendant, which is only a giant 1/1, or a giant flyer for 1 mana if I'm over 30 life. So if I get hit early, it'll affect it, but let's be honest, that card should not be legal in Commander in any way, shape, or form. At least not 1v1s. So I'm not going to complain too much about that card being slightly worse. Alright, so we want to Prism first. And then remove a counter for green. And we can Nature Lore. Grab Overgrown Tomb. And we'll let it go tapped. And there we go. Good turn. Alright. Let's see what he got. He's got no problems with his mana over there either. He's got the dual lands. I don't think I have any of the dual lands on here yet. I should probably just buy them at some point. They're not really that expensive. I just haven't bothered. Reflecting. Wow, I've never seen that version of Reflecting Pool before. It's old. Let's see. Is he just going to have Atraxa here, possibly? Does Atraxa have First Strike? She does not. So I think if he plays Atraxa, I will still drop Putrefacts. If he doesn't drop yeah, it's definitely Atraxa. Oh, Tamiyo. Alright, take that back. Was not expecting a Tamiyo. Is he gonna tap my guy? That'd be a shame, because I would not mind Elspething and pumping him up. Alright, I'm just gonna Putrefacts here. Oh, we got a chance. He's got no blockers. Ignore Tamiyo. Should be okay. So this is obviously the appears to be the Planeswalker version of Atraxa on that side of the table. Tamiyo's interesting. She's like almost really good. I play her in my Rune deck in paper, and it's like so close to being good, but it just doesn't usually do what I want. Her +1 to draw cards is like so not something that I have a lot of control over unless I'm already ahead. You know what I mean? Like if I'm ahead on the board and I'm gonna attack, then I could, take it up, target 2 of my guys, and draw 2 cards when I attack. But if my opponent has like any blockers, like it just doesn't really work because then I don't really want to attack, and it's super awkward. On the flip side, oh, we're done. Alright. Well, anyways, finish up my thought. On the flip side, with Tamiyo, if I don't have any creatures and my opponent does, I could play her, tick her up, target my 2 opponent creatures, and then they'll attack me, I'll draw cards, but they'll also just kill Tamiyo, and it's pointless. Alternatively, I could play her, tick her down, and tap my opponent's creatures, but that doesn't really do anything for me. So she's like kind of underwhelming, but I really, really like her, and if you can get her ult off, then you're absurdly ahead. Anyways, yeah, I guess that wraps this one up. It was really short, so I'm going to add another video to the end of this. Probably just play one more Atraxa game. Yeah, so I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. And we are against the same opponent, so we'll see how the rematch goes. I got a mulligan this hand. This one is pretty good, though. Don't really have much in the way of action. I guess we'll keep that on top, because it counts as action. And we'll see what happens. Alright, so what do we have for mana? We have black, we have any color, so this can get, I guess we're going to want double black. Should be good. We should really get pretty much whatever we want. So let's go like green, white. I don't know. Might be one of those cases where I should just hold the fetch land for later, but oh well. So yeah, Hand of the Praetors. Other creatures you control with effect get +1/+1. Whenever you cast a creature with effect, the target player gets a poison counter. It's okay. It does its job. Oh, that's right. I told people in the comments I would bring this preview pane back up so that people who don't know the cards as well can sort of read them, pause the video, and take a look. So hopefully that helps you guys. Soaring is a very good draw here. So we'll let us Kodama's Reach. What do we want? We need blue, and we'll get another green. I'll throw the blue in play, and F6. Yep, so you could read Hand of the Praetors. And Hatred. Hatred's basically just pay X life, pump your creature. It's really good for infect kills. And Blue Tender is a mana dork. It taps based on colors, so if I have Atraxa in play, this will tap for 4 colors, which is pretty good. And what is our opponent up to? Our opponent has all of their colors, I believe. Green, black, white, blue, yep. Ooh, Jace, though. It's not a bad one. It's actually one of the best ones. Just gonna brainstorm. I think our next turn is pretty much just drop Hand of the Praetors and pass. We could play Atraxa, but it doesn't really do much for us. It does pressure Jace. So maybe that is a route we want to do. But Hand of the Praetors also pressures Jace. I don't know. We'll see what we draw. I think either option has pretty much the same effect. Alternatively, we could play Bloom Tender and then draw 2 cards and proliferate, but why proliferate before we have Infect? So we'll go this route. Oh, actually we can cast that too, huh? Well, that works out well. Alright, so there is Bloom Tender. So, see what Jace does here. I think he might just bounce Hand of the Praetors, or he's gonna board wipe or something here. I don't expect to get a hit off with Hand of the Praetors here, but that'd be nice. Wow, what is this art? The art is crazy looking. It's like some bird head coming out of the mouth of like a skull. It's weird. Yep, okay. That is what I expected to have happen. Could just do like a mini hatred here, just to kill Jace. Not with that in play though. Sensei's Divining Top. Alright. We might be in a bit of a pickle here. We don't really have any good answers to Planeswalkers in this deck, so... Could drop my own Atraxa. There's not really much point to that yet. Could drop Hand of the Praetors. He could just blink it again. Pretty much indefinitely. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I could do both. So let's do that. So this will let me get a poison counter on him. When I play Viral Drake. Which means I can start proliferating with Atraxa. Even if he wants to start blinking my guys. Similarly, I could block his Atraxa here. I would die, but his would just become a 2-2, which could be pretty good for me. He's not bouncing one of my guys. That's interesting. That means I have a potential hatred kill if he doesn't get another blocker out, or, you know, removal, counterspell, something of that type. So that's something I could consider going for. What does he have? Kodama's Reach. Alright. That is not counter magic. Or a blocker. But he does still have 3 mana, including double blue, so there's plenty of counter spells he could have. Oh, what is it? Coalition Relic. Alright, so we probably have the kill here, I think. Sure. No problems here. Alright. He's proliferating. Took Jace up. And Relic. Atraxa's so good with Coalition Relic and like Everflowing Chalice. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do in this deck. Alright, well, let's give it a shot. Go at him with both. And see if he blocks. No blocks. So we will Hatred. 7 life, I guess 6 life is enough. I guess I don't have to do that much. Alright, GG. Hatred for the win. Stupidly good in Infect, and our opponent tapped out, and then chose not to block, so good game. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the videos, share with friends, etc. All helps a lot. And I'm going to hop into another game. See you next time. Bye.